Got beer, on the way to the local campsite, test out the new tent. Simple as that. See you in a bit. There he is. It's Jakey. J to the A to the K to the E.
I didn't know you were coming.
You never know. Yeah, we're in the Libra 2. I just really wanted to try it out. I can't remember the last time I had a trekking pole tent down here. I think it was a Van Gogh Hedon. Don. Whilst I get my stuff all sorted, please stay for this message.
This is a Peugeot 306. This is where we are. 306. This is a Fiat 500. 500. That's where we want to get to. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. But most of all, enjoy.
So yeah, I don't even know if you can bloody see it. TFS Libra 2. Got it out tonight. It is a bit too warm, but a 4-season tent, isn't it? Use all year round, I think. Or is it 4th season tent you can't use all year round? Anyway, yeah, we're here, and Jake's here. Yeah, he was coming down anyway, and it's good to see him. I haven't seen him since the 21-mile trip, so it is really cool to see him. I'll take that off, it's bugging me. Test that out tonight, the Libra 2. See if there's any major problems with it, and hopefully have a good night. I mean, it's quite breezy up here. It always is. It's a fair place to test some gear, you know. You get heavy open rainfall, driving wind, driving rain, all that. So it's a good place to test your gear. It's just too bloody hot at the moment. I've got a 4-season tent and a bloody winter sleeping pad with me. So yeah, should be a good one. We've got some good films tonight. I've got Diary of the Dead, and I've got the new Mortal Kombat 2. So I'm bloody looking forward to that. We'll have a beer with Jake if he's up for it, and just a chat, and yeah, it should be a good one. But yeah, nice. So what gear we rocking tonight? God, it looks like a vivid dream, this colour shining down on me. Quite nice actually. What gear we rocking tonight? Well, sleeping bag, the Zuba Leaves. And it's the 11 degree. Been using it in the warm weather, and it's just really good. Sleeping pad, Trackology R5. I need to inflate that a bit more. That's really nice. And I don't need a foil mat, so plus, and the Trackology pillow. That is it. That's all the gear we're rocking tonight. It's not going to be an hugely exciting camp, but it'll be enough, hopefully. I'm just led here at the moment, you know. Got my tea on the go. There's a nice breeze coming through, a bit of a Louis Theroux, as it were. So far, so good with this tent. It's a nice place to be. You know, it's comfortable when you're not pitched it up on a slope, which I am. It's a bit of a happy place, this. I thought it might have been a bit dreary, you know, because it's a bit dark inside, but well, it's nice. You know, like a lot of the tents I buy in that second hand, I'll use I've always got good things. I like to point out the good things if I can on a tent, and A lot of them I'll just sell on, even if I do really, really like them. This one, it's an odd one. It really is. I mean, what did they say? They said that they don't really sell it for European conditions and that. But you know, over here in the UK and stuff, we don't get a lot of terrible weather, do we? You know, reasonable weather, except for when it's pissing it down. 90% of the year it's pissing it down. So, well, I mean, I can see this holding up in heavy rain and stuff. But it is, yeah, it's different. There are a few things I've noticed about it that I would change, but I can't see huge faults in it. It's a functioning tent, as it were. I will point out all the little bits later on. I'm gonna get on with me tea, sort all this crap out, and then I'll have a beer. Just been sat having a beer with Jake. It's yeah, nearly 7:45. Yeah. Just move this so I don't look like a two-toned face there. Yeah, just been sat having a chat with Jake. Yeah, it's quite nice. You know, I think whenever we've been out on a camp, this is probably the furthest away our tents have been pitched. I mean, I'm here. He's over there. I only did that because that mat that he bloody had makes a hell of a lot of noise. Like, not, you know, like the crinkling of a crisp packet. Imagine that, but 1,000 crisp packets. There you go. Yeah, gets right on my tits. On the second beer now. I mean, what is it? I'm trying to tell time. 8:20 nearly. What's that gleam? Really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this tent. I do really feel comfortable in it. Yeah, normally I don't bang on about how comfortable I am in a tent and that, but this one's, there's enough room. Definitely is enough room. I mean, I got all that beside me, and I can have my table in here, which is bloody epic. I do like having a table inside a tent. Room-wise, let's turn that round. So my feet there are actually touching the side, but I mean, there's plenty of bloody room. There really is. I'm nudging 6 foot, so when I say nudging, I'm 5'11", but that's beside the point, isn't it? It is baffling me why they didn't really market it in this country, this tent. I know there's a lot of 6 foot people out there and beyond 6 foot tall people, so this wouldn't really be ideal, but I do think they missed a trick with this one. I think the only trekking pole tent TFS have actually got on the go at the moment is the Vista, which is marketed for the European market. I would really love to compare this against a Vista. I know that room, there's going to be no competition, but is it as comfortable? I mean, me personally, I like to feel snug in a tent. You know, I like to know where everything is. I like to know where the exits are. I like to know that there's more than enough pocket space for all my gear. And there's 2 pockets in here. So I'm not exactly gonna rave about the 2 pockets because they're angle pockets. I don't know if you can see. There's a pocket there. That's it. I think I can zoom in actually. So not that well. Yeah, there's the pocket, and it's actually, I've only got me earphones in there, and it's actually bringing the pocket down. So I don't think that is actually really that good. Let's be honest, that's minor. End of the day, what a tent's got to do is it's got to keep you well sheltered, and I do think, you know, first impressions, this is a good shelter. Yeah, I really do. But there are a few things boggling my mind. Number one is the trekking poles. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but the handle's on the floor and the point's up top. Now, people who buy trekking pole tents aren't idiots.
Right, you know, they're not dumbasses. If they're taking them out, they'll know how to set them up. So they'll remember to put that rubber tip on the point on the bottom of the trekking pole, so it doesn't actually pierce the top of the tent. Well, you'd hope they remember. But yeah, let's be honest, not everyone's going to remember that, are they? They're going to think, oh yeah, that'll do, and then pierce through the bloody top of the tent. The trekking poles being upside down, not the best of ideas. Plus, if it's like really wet and crappy outside your door, the trekking pole handle's going to get all dirty, and you're just not going to, well, you're going to pick it up and trek with it, and you're going to get filth on your hand. You're going to have filthy hands. Another one is, no, it's not the doors. It's actually the trekking poles again. Undo this. It's here. Let's sort this out. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see where trekking pole meets the floor. The fly is loose. It's not connected to anything. I think they could have done with some sort of loop and toggle to actually hold that in place. It's not needed, but I think it would be handy, just for the fact that it's peace of mind, isn't it? If it's connected at the top and the bottom, you're not going to worry too much. But yeah, I don't know why that is. It isn't a thing on this tent. It is a thing on the land chans, but then again, the land chans aren't. The quality's not as good as this, I'd say. This is a quality tent. We'll leave it at that for the moment. If I find anything else through the night, I'll let you know. So I thought, right, well, there's plenty of bloody time, and I ain't doing much but sat in the tent at the moment. Let's do a few shout outs, shall we? Yeah, number one, Tubby Pip. Thank you, Tubby Pip. Yeah, I really, I've said it a couple of times now in the previous video. Really appreciate you selling me this tent, mate. Speaking to Tubby Pip, a little bit on Instagram, and he's out tonight in a Polestar made by Outkit, so I do hope that's going well, mate. You know, good luck in that. Number two's Jake. It's good to see Jake. It really is. He's a good lad. He's always in that helm. Me, I can't keep the one bloody tent. Jake, though, he's got two tents, and he's happy with them both. I'm bloody jealous, Jake. I really am, but shout out to you, my man friend. Yes, indeed. Number three, well, it's Craig Johnson Outdoors, isn't it? You got to give him a shout out. He's a good lad. We speak now and again, not as much as we did when we first, got introduced to each other, as it were, and that. But yeah, he's a good lad. I do like Craig. And we're speaking about ways to collaborate and that and stuff, and yeah, we'll get something sorted soon, Craig. It's always nice hearing from Craig, because I'm shit at messaging people, starting a conversation and that. Craig would just message me out of the blue and say, hello top man, how you doing, hope you're well. Yeah, that's it brings a smile on my face, that. I only got a few friends in this world. You know about Jake, and Craig Johnson's another. Yeah, he's a good lad. So if you're not subscribed to Craig Johnson Outdoors, bloody get to it. Any more shout outs? Well, yeah, there is, and you wouldn't have seen him on video. My brother, my older brother, the oldest brother out of three of us. The younger one I haven't spoke to for a while. I don't know if he even watches my videos. If you do, Ben, say hello, mate. Be nice to get back in contact, I do hope you're doing well. But the shout out to the older brother, Jason. He's worked his ass off for years at the same company. And he's been thinking about it for a while. And he's decided to quit his job
I don't think he's burned a bridge, but yeah, he's decided to leave his job, let's say. I think he sold like a lot of his belongings, and he's going backpacking, sorry, across Asia. So what? Wow, it really is. Jason, I think you watch my videos. We haven't actually spoke face to face in a while, but if we don't see each other before you leave, mate, I really do wish you the best of luck. I really hope you enjoy yourself. That's an incredible journey. I think he said he was taking a year backpacking across Asia. Bloody hell. He's a brave boy, my older brother. Yeah, I really hope you do see this, actually. I really would like to see some photos, videos, and know you're doing well on your adventure over the year or however long it's going to be. And then when you come back, I know you're not going to be moving back to the same place, but keep in contact still, please. Yeah, good on you, brother. So it's 10 to 10 now. I think I'm on beer 6. Yeah, I'm not pissed. I'm just watching the new Mortal Kombat. It's alright so far. It's a bit fast, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. So report on the tent. I've been sat in here for a while now. It's really comfortable. And I've just been looking over it as I've been led in here, like, you know, seeing what I like, what I don't like. And I'm going to point out one thing I really like. These, I don't know if you'd be able to see it. Yeah, these doors here. So you've got mesh the other side, as you can see, I think. Yeah, you got mesh the other side, and you can just roll up that, and it's just toggles. In the video I did before this one, I was saying that, you know, it boggles my mind because there's too many toggles. The toggles boggle my mind. I'm actually really liking it. Let's see if I can do this up one-handed. You got 3 toggles on this door. No, I'm going to leave the bottom one. Oh, I didn't even do that bloody one up. You got a toggle there. You got a toggle about centre there, and then you got a toggle here. I know ventilation is a problem in every tent because you're not going to get maximum ventilation and that. This actually works really well. I mean, I can, this here at the bottom of the door, bottom corner, let's say, I can lift that up, slot it. Don't know if you'll be able to bloody see it now. Slot it in the door loop, you know, the one that holds back the door. And I've got that amount of ventilation. Not max ventilation, but enough. Don't know if that's just something that's just happened, but what I do know is that is good. It's given a bit of ventilation, but not too much. But I can undo it again. So I'll undo the toggle, 100%. Oh, it's popped out. I'm doing really crap filming this one this week. This clip's already 3.5 minutes. Alright, so that's it. Fabric's up. But you've still got like all that there, which isn't sealed shut, for ventilation. And along the bottom, you know, why aren't more companies doing that? Because if you zip it up fully, you've got nowhere for the air to go. You kind of got a bit of an option there. That is actually a really good idea, those 3 toggles. I don't know any other company that's done that, but then again, high-end tent wise, and this is a high-end tent, I haven't seen many companies do that. I think that's a really good idea. You don't want it fully closed, do you? You don't want it fully zipped up in that. But those 3 toggles, they hold it in place. You still got that little bit of ventilation. No, it is beer 6. Yeah, beer 6. How are we feeling about a joke? Do we want a joke? Oh,
Reverend walks out of his church. He's walking along the road. He sees his kid sat on the curb playing with some liquid. He walks up to the kid and he says to the kid, what are you playing with there? What's that liquid? And he says, it's peroxic acid. The Reverend says, peroxic acid? That's dangerous. You shouldn't be playing with that. Kid says, well, you know, I don't have a go at you when you're playing with holy water. Reverend says, well, that's different. I don't play with holy water. I put holy water on a pregnant lady's belly the other day and she passed a baby next day. Kid says, that's nothing. I put peroxic acid on my dog's bollocks and he passed a Ferrari. Time's getting on now. It's getting late. I mean, it's 11:15. I am shattered. I have had a tough one this week. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to bed. I'll speak to you in the morning, and hopefully you have a good night, and I also have a good night. I don't know where this is going, but yeah, good night. Morning. It's what's the time? 10 to 7. Early bird catches worms. Remember that. I had a really nice sleep. Just I just crashed out. I didn't even finish Mortal Kombat. That's going quick enough. Just brewing coffee there. Yeah, I didn't even finish Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I had a comfortable night's sleep. My head kept on hitting the roof, but I had loads of room down on the foot end, so I think that was just down to me really. Condensation, yeah, we've got some on the inner. The inner's been touching the outer, so I'll show you. If you'll be able to see it, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just dry it off as much as we can, and then when we get home, we'll hang it up, just so it's got enough time to drain the water. The old water. It's that boiler. I should have tightened up this side a bit and loosened up that side, so it's a bit more even, but it's what it is. I am really impressed with this tent. It kept me warm, which is good. It did get really cold last night. I don't know the temperatures. I'm not going to piss about with numbers. Don't do math here. We don't do math on this channel. Yeah, it's nice. We're going to have this coffee. We're going to get this all dried out. Then go on a mission back home. I haven't got to be anywhere till 11:30. Water's boiled. I had one cup of coffee. I'll probably have another in a minute. Don't know if you can see it. I'm just letting the tent dry out a bit. Just opened up all the doors and that. Wiped down the outside. You know, that's one thing I think it's a necessity to take with you on a trip. One of those, absorbent dishcloths. Oh, they're cheap. They're 99p for 5, and you just keep one in your bag, and they last for ages. I think that's definitely one item you should have. So the tent, right? I really do like it. I really do like it. There is enough room. The slanting sides is a bit annoying, but you kind of get used to that. Condensation, there was a lot of it, but I think that's just where I was pitched. You're gonna get condensation no matter where you go, from a little bit to a lot, so that can't be helped. Yeah, there's a few things I'd change about the tent, but it is what it is. It's the designer's bloody what I envision. It's the designer's vision. It's his design. I'm not going to tell a designer how to make a tent, because what he's done is he's made a decent shelter there. It is good. It is a Lanshan on testosterone. It really is. I'm in two minds whether to keep it or not. I really do want to keep it, but I really like the Vista. And I think that would probably offer a bit more, obviously a bit more room, a bit more versatility for this country anyway. So yeah, I'm in two minds whether I keep it or not.
One thing is for sure though, I am becoming a TFS fanboy. Yeah, I am tempted to get the Vista and the new one, the three pole design, the Aegis. I'm definitely going to be getting that when that comes out. I mean, yeah, I just really, number one for me about buying a tent is the price. All their tents, all their whole range, they're just at the right price, affordable. They're not £1,000 for a one person tent like some other big manufacturers, and they offer the same quality as the big manufacturers. I cannot fault the company. I've got 2 of their tents now. I can't hugely fault the 2 tents that I've got of theirs. Yeah, definitely becoming a TFS fanboy. Sammy Boy's top tip, well, Saturday's top tip. Down, you can roll them and stuff them into the bag. Synthetics, always stuff them in the bag. If you roll them, the synthetic fibres in that get used to being weak in certain areas. So yeah, synthetic bags, stuff them, down bags, roll or stuff. No idea if this mic's getting everything quality wise or the camera is. Still can't get used to the bloody settings. All done there. I'm gonna walk up Gold Hill, you know, the Hovis Hill, which is down here, not up north. Might get Steve on the go for that, that'd be quite cool. This is Steve's house. This is where he lives, is his bed sit. It's all right in there. Not as cramped as a biscuit barrel, but still there's plenty of room. So yeah, I love the tent, but I'm tempted to move it on at some point to either get the Vista or the new 3-pole TFS one. I will use this again before I move it on. I won't get what I paid for it. You never do you? It's just nice to experience these things. That is decent. It really is a decent tent. Love it. We'll have a bit of a montage. I'm going to walk up the cobbled Hovis Hill and and get something to eat and drink, and then we'll say goodbye. Until then.
Smile. Velvet thunder, come on down. Velvet thunder, spin me around. Heavy riff, soft touch, I can't get enough. Velvet thunder, stay a while. Velvet thunder, make me smile. Same old road, feels new.
Is that off? So I've got all this shit together. Is that off? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. So, walked up Gold Hill. I went to Tesco's in the end. That was a bloody hassle. I wanted a drink. I got a Vimto, which is needed. I got some other stuff, some hot dog rolls, some Twiglets. I searched about a half hour for some bloody Twiglets. Couldn't see them. Asked someone in there, like, where are the Twiglets? And they're like, oh, just over there, pointed it. Behind the bloody couple of biddies, like, with their trolleys, just talking for England, you know. 150. Look at the size of this. Bloody huge. 150 for that. Top of the bloody pops on that one, mate. Yeah, boy. So, end of the video. Let's get this sorted. end of the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have, good on you. All that stuff. Send some love. Give us a like if you like the video. Up to you. Either way, just be kind to one another and rock on, John.